Opinion disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed by Just Our Opinion podcast are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of any of our sponsors. Any content provided by our guest or authors are of their opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, anyone, or anything.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get it, no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. My heart on my sleeve. Shield my greed. That's how I get it. Success ain't no giving. Some days I don't eat, I don't sleep. When I'm focused, I'm dangerous. They don't wonder when I'm anxious. Ain't no limit till I tank. I'm running on fumes. The opposition don't amaze. The roads racing through the pavement. Get your hands out of my bag. I know that's because I've been in it. I don't need to brag. I guess that's what happens when you taking care of your business. But some family, you do the math. I'm out of my pocket. Houston, we got a problem. I ain't perfect. Let them watch me elevating. Got them nauseous. Cause I'm the pilot in the cockpit. Nose diving in the house. And whoo. Watch out, get ahead. Watch out, get ahead. Watch out, get ahead. Woo. Watch out, set it up, bet you I shut it down. Watch out, get a win. I don't think they really wanna come against the winner. Got a finger run up in on a grenade. I ain't never been there when you think you compare. I'm a line, but the winner about the cage. I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get it, no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out.
What's good? What's poppin'? Happy Wednesday.
What's crackin'?
Wednesday.
Yep.
Welcome to Just Our Opinion with Robin,
Mike,
And Ty.
where today we are talking about social media etiquette, unspoken relationship rules.
Okay.
We're going to dive into this thing today. First of all, shout out to our sponsor, Taste of Black Spirits, the history event.
It's coming up.
February 19th. Yes, sir. Yes,
Right,
sir.
definitely.
It's going down February 19th. Make sure you join us. Make sure you're in the building. Make sure you check out Eventbrite for your tickets. I can't wait for this event. This event is going to be fire. We're going to have a whole lot of fun.
Definitely. So,
Fellas, y'all ready to get it going today?
Absolutely.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win.
boom, boom.
Mike,
Yeah.
I don't need a background vocal on the theme song.
His own theme music.
He done added a bass line to the theme music. He out here
know.
beatboxing the theme music.
Right.
So again, today we talking about those unspoken relationship rules on
Yep.
social media. This is going to be an interesting one. We're going to have some fun with this. Make sure y'all check us out. Y'all can call in. If y'all don't agree with what we say, argue with us. I'm good.
Right.
But I'm
Don't
gonna
be
tell
scared.
you, I'm gonna tell you, I said what I said. But I mean, you know, you're more than welcome to voice your opinion. They like buttholes. Everybody got one, and it's just mine.
Everybody got to say.
Right.
So listen, We got our shop open. We got our new hoodies. We got our new product. We got everything going on our shop. We got the Taste of Black Spirits event that's coming up February 19th. So I'm excited about that. We got all kind of fun things about to happen going on with JOO in the new year. Yeah. I'm ready to dive into this topic, fellas. I'm ready to get right into it. But y'all know what we got to do before we get into this topic?
Oh, yeah. We got to tell them to do something first.
So listen, before we even get started with this song, on a real serious note, I think y'all done got kind of laxed with this. I think y'all done got used to this song. So in all honesty, before we even drop the beat, I need you guys to stop what you're doing. Like, follow, and share the page. I need you to share the page to anybody that you know, any groups, to your personal page, any groups that you're involved in. We need you guys to share the page. We need our numbers to grow up, to go up, to glow up, to grow up. We need all our numbers to do all that hotness. We need our numbers to go up. So I know y'all used to singing this song every week, and y'all have fun, and y'all vibe with us, and y'all listen to our flow. But I'm not saying no shared numbers go up. So before we even get started with this, I'm going to verbally ask everybody that's watching right now, everybody that's watching that's not watching it live, because even if you're not watching it live, you can share it for people to see. Definitely. So even if you're not watching us live right now, I'm asking you to stop and share the page right now. So with that being said, with the serious way to say it, DJ, drop that beat.
Boom. Hey.
Again, Mike, we don't need it.
I know.
Boom.
All right, people, let's do this.
1, 2.
All right. Share the page. 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 Share the page.
Share the page.
Share the page.
Let's go.
Share the page.
Hey.
Now share the page.
Share the page.
And like and follow. Tell your mama. Make them holler. Click that button. So you share. Don't be scared. Share it everywhere.
Share the page. 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 Make sure you share the page.
That was.
All right, I'll give you that time.
Thank you very much.
Did you have that ghost written, or
No,
did you
that
pull
was
that one off the
that was
dome?
off the
Time. Original.
All right.
Straight off the dome, not written
Freestyle,
down.
I mean, son.
Right.
All right,
In the building.
I go for that.
Bars.
So listen, unspoken social media etiquette.
Right.
Those unspoken rules of relationship when it comes to social media.
Okay.
Fellas,
Unspoken?
the unspoken.
Like there's some that are spoken?
Oh yeah, there's some that are spoken, but what are the unspoken ones?
Well, what are the ones that's spoken?
Okay, so
Because I'm like,
I feel like the ones that are spoken are the common knowledge one. You know, you don't be sliding.
Okay, what's
you don't
common
be sliding.
knowledge?
You don't be sliding nobody's DMs. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, okay.
well,
That's the
content is key. Content is key when you talk about
Sliding in the DM.
No, anytime you use the phrase sliding in the DMs, there's need to be no content. Now you can direct message someone, but if you sliding in their DMs, that don't need no content.
We understand.
What's the difference between direct
you
message
slide
and
you really
being
slide in the
sneaky.
DM.
What you sliding?
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's not sliding. It's
You
sliding.
sliding in the
You're
DMs.
sliding
Right.
in their
Okay.
DMs.
Right.
So again, that's
So, okay,
kind of
that's-
the unspoken one. I mean, that's kind of the spoken one. That's the you're in a relationship. You're not supposed to do that.
No
But
sliding.
what is some of the things?
Well, what if somebody sliding in your DMs and you ain't blocking them? Is that just as wrong as
Wait, are you
sliding in the DMs?
Question: are you supposed to block people for sliding?
Yeah, if they slide in your DMs and you ain't blocking
That's
them.
what I wanted to know.
Yeah,
too.
you just as wrong as me sliding in somebody's
Even
DMs.
if I ignore it, I don't respond.
No, ignoring
But-
and don't respond
so
ain't the same.
You saying even if I don't respond,
You're supposed to control.
I'm supposed to block them. Like so.
Yep.
I'm wrong for not blocking. Like even if I don't do nothing, I don't respond, I don't say anything.
Because the same
but the
argument
fact that
you would
I
have-
don't block,
Right.
I'm wrong.
Yep.
That's the
Really?
same argument if he slide in somebody DMs and don't get a response. It's the same thing.
No, because he initiated that slide.
So
And
you
accept it.
enjoying the slide.
But it don't necessarily mean I'm enjoying
Yes,
the slide
it
if I
does
don't
put a
because you
block.
smile
got
on
the
your-
attention.
You get
Yes,
the
it
smile
does.
on your face.
Yeah.
So wait a minute.
And you don't block it because you want some more attention.
So the fact that I don't block a person for sliding in my, because we're changing it. It's not even sliding, for sliding in my DMs.
Yes.
So the fact that I don't block somebody for sliding in my DMs, that means I'm wrong too?
Absolutely.
Get rid of them.
And I'm appalled that you don't know this.
No, I did
I mean,
not.
y'all women just.
I did not know that I was required to block. Like I thought as long as I don't reply, as long as I don't respond, as long as I don't give it energy or attention, I was fine. I did not know I was required to block for somebody sliding in my DMs. Yep. Like really? Oh my goodness.
You knew.
I owe some apologies. So what are so we're dissecting this thing because I guess that's an unspoken one. I have to delete people. I did not know that.
This is, I think you can handle it this way too, and this could be somebody, just in case they see it, like let's say they pick up your phone, somebody, like let's say you don't choose to delete them, but you made it aware, like, hey, there's this person that's, saying these things in my DM, so just in case you see it, I'm not responding, I'm just letting you know.
Wait, I have to do a report of my DMs as well?
You ain't got to do a report. Just block them.
The
only time you got to do a report.
I got to submit does it has to be double spaced?
The only time you got to do a report if it's somebody that both of y'all know.
Michael, does it have to be double spaced?
I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know. I'm just
saying. I did not know I had to write a dissertation of my DMs.
Somebody is sliding. And I want you to be aware, because what if you don't delete it, or you have your phone sitting down?
So you're telling me that I am required?
And then pick it up.
I am required to because here's the thing. Here's what I do when somebody slide in my DMs.
You do not. That's such a lie.
Oh,
whoa! We got somebody on the call.
Wait, hold on.
Time out. I think we got somebody on the line. Who am I speaking with?
Hello.
Who are we speaking with? Hello?
Okay, we'll come back if they come back.
Yes, I had to call in.
Okay, who am I speaking with?
Dana, I'm a friend of Ty's.
Hi, Dana.
You do not have to block the person. If you ignore it, that makes it irrelevant, invalid.
See,
no, it doesn't.
Dana, I 100% agree with you. And I was actually just I was just about to make that statement.
Yeah, no, it's not the
same.
There's
somewhat of a delay on my end.
Oh, okay. Well, we're sorry about that. But what we were saying is that, yes, you are totally wrong. Because if you don't block them, you just looking for that attention.
Because if a guy slides in the DM, he's initiating it. He's sneaky. If a guy slides in your DM and you don't acknowledge it, that's so different.
I agree.
But you being sneaky by not... You enjoying it, like you're supposed to get
you
rid
enjoying
of
the attention.
Yeah.
No, let's talk about when somebody's dealing with someone and then they go and add their female friends. When men do that, that is so taboo.
Ooh, I like this.
I guess we gonna go to the next call.
Did you just hang up on Dana? Did you just hang up on Dana?
I didn't even know we had a caller. She just all I heard was no. I know.
Okay, so yeah,
now let's speak on it.
All right, Dana, I'm gonna bring that up for you. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Check this out. I'm so glad that she actually said that though, because what I was gonna say was like,
don't mute me. No problem.
She said,
I need you to figure out how to work this.
Well, hey.
You just figure out how to work this.
It's work now. I just gotta hang up.
So listen.
Mute.
So what I was gonna say was if somebody DMs me, right? So because from your logic, Mike, what you said was that if just in case your partner goes through your phone or whatever the case may be, right?
Right.
But my practice has been that if somebody DMs me, first of all, I'm not responding. You know, I'm not giving that any energy, and then I delete it. Like, because it doesn't need to stay in my DM because I'm not trying to go back and have any conversations with you. I just delete it. Like, okay.
Nope. If you don't block it, they still have access to you.
I was not aware that I was required. So Mike says I'm required to do a dissertation about it. You say all I'm required to do is block.
Right. Delete and block.
Because from the first interaction, you can't control what somebody does because it's social media. So if somebody slides in your DM or whatever or hit you up, you don't think that it's like, okay, let me either say, hey, no, this ain't that type of party. If you want to continue to, be cool, don't be coming at me like that or this, that, and what even gave you the inclination that you could even slide in my DM like that?
So that I don't agree with. People don't need an inclination.
So here's the problem. Women are so fake and phony. Talking about, I didn't know I was supposed to block or sign a dissertation. What if some hot tender hop in his DM and say something super nasty or whatever, and he don't delete it or anything? We ain't even checking our DMs like that because we don't get DMs, and then you see it.
So check this out. We got a comment from Dante, and Dante said, I feel like you only block if it keeps happening. And I actually agree with that. Like, I feel like a multiple offense is where you start blocking. But if you DM me once
and you say, hey, look,
why do they get multiple
but
offenses?
That's the thing. I don't even address it. Like, I don't even do because first of all, if you look at my Facebook page, I'm married with kids. So you knew that before you DM'd me.
That's why you slying.
Yeah, you knew that before you DM'd me.
You act like people care.
But that's my point. That's why I don't even address it. Like, I don't even give you the energy of I'm not interested. I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it becomes a multiple offense type thing, then that's when I go to the blocking thing. Because apparently you didn't get the message when I didn't respond the first time. And now you're done.
Oh, okay.
But why did they get a second
But wait a minute. I want to go back because, first of all, y'all not going to have me losing viewers. So I want to go back to what my girl Dana said. Mm-hmm. What happens... Sana. I'm sorry, Sana. What happens when he start friending your friends? That's shady. And I do agree with that. So...
That ain't shady.
Why he friending your friends?
Hey,
first of all, that ain't shady.
Okay, so
why is he friending your friends?
So we got to be talking about.
She was hot.
Okay, so we got to be talking about two people that's not married.
Yeah, two people that ain't together. Two single people.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure.
And I see a picture and that person, somebody.
So you trying to smash the homies?
No, and absolutely not. But if you are totally single, and let's say me and Robin single, and she posts a picture of whatever of her and her going at the party or whatever,
right?
And I like her picture and friend request her friend.
Why are you friend requesting my friend?
Because your friend was hot. I ain't do nothing with the friend. I ain't say nothing out of line with the friend. I just like it. The bigger question is why your friend accept my friend request? And if you told your friend you didn't feel comfortable with it, why your friend didn't unfriend me?
I don't feel like nobody was right in that situation.
Long as I wasn't wrong.
I feel like everybody was wrong though. Like I feel like it's a whole heap of wrong in that situation. But because it's I guess it's not off topic because it's that social media stuff.
Yeah, because when you single, you only friending and unfriending people that you think hot anyway.
It's
not necessarily mean you gonna holler at them. If you didn't holler at them,
social media.
It's social media.
People follow people, like pictures and heart pictures and all that stuff for a myriad of reasons. It don't mean that you're trying to get at them.
Time out. Speaking of that, what's the rules on comments on social media posts?
I mean, long as you ain't saying nothing derogatory.
So, what's the rules? You're married in a relationship, whatever the case may be. what are the rules on the ways or things that you can comment on?
I mean, don't
the opposite sex's social media.
Don't
posts.
be under the
comment
like,
or what?
Comments like, can you say, "Oh, girl, you look beautiful," or can you say, "You're gorgeous today," or can you, throw a bunch of hearts in their comments? What's the line? Like, what?
Okay.
What is that unwritten rule?
If it's somebody you all know, then yeah, feel free to give compliments or whatever. If y'all all know this person together, I ain't talking about y'all just social media friends. I mean, like, it's somebody you know. Like, you can say, "Oh, you look beautiful today," or whatever. That's fine if it's somebody you know. But if it's a random and you in a relationship, you can't be calling no random beautiful, hot, pretty. The most you can do is, no, you can't even really say cute. Nothing. Random nothing. But you can maybe like it. You can hit some of the, you can hit the required emoji, like, love, smiley face.
So wait a minute,
stuff
are we
like
talking?
that. But you ain't commenting.
Now here's my question. Even with that, are we talking the predetermined emojis, or are we talking about
predetermined emojis?
Yeah, I'm like, are we talking about actually commenting emojis?
You can't do no comments.
I mean, I guess it depends.
No comment.
It depends on, like, and on both sides of the fence. It just depends on if a conversation has been had. Because, like, if I roll up and I see, like, a comment that you done posted up under somebody else's picture, and you like, "Oh, you I don't know, you look handsome today," this, that, and the other. That's gonna raise an eyebrow.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be looking at you like, what's all that about?
Mm-mm.
So, I mean, but at the end of the day, it's a bunch of handsome and there's a bunch of beautiful people in this world. So
keep it to yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Suck that damn in. Like,
So
that look right.
but my point is that would be one of those unwritten rules, though, right? I don't think anybody sits down and have the conversation of, on social media, you can't, say, "Girl, you fine" under somebody's picture, or you can't put a bunch of, emojis under a person's picture and eggplants and hearts and, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely not.
I got the $1 billion idea now, and I'm going to release it to the people, put it out there so on recording that everybody would know what the $1 billion idea is. And it's for my fellas out there. I'm going to create an app, or I'm going to wish I could create an app. It's gonna be the like erase my flaws app, so that every time you do a like, a heart emoji, or a comment, and you in a relationship,
wipe your social media.
it gonna wipe it out for you. It relays all that, so you ain't got to worry about the likes you push or anything like that. The app will take care of it for you.
And this is why I don't even understand sometimes about social media. There's both men and women who be like, "Don't be hearting her pictures or his pictures."
That's dumb.
I'm
so
like,
no,
so
again,
I can't use Instagram as how it's supposed to be used.
Are we talking about the pre-chosen
the double
heart?
tap.
The
the double tap. The double tap.
That's predetermined.
Now that I don't have an issue with that. I don't have issues with.
But if I go,
so listen.
If I go into her comment and I put 3 hearts,
let me tell you why.
That's a bit much.
Let me tell you why. Everybody has a phone, right? Mm-hmm. Let me tell you the process you have to go through to heart a picture. Mm-hmm. You have to go to the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to go to the comment section.
Listen to me. There's a process. You have to click on their comment section, and then that's when your keyboard pops up, right? Mm-hmm. You have to change your keyboard from keyboard to emoji. Then you got to slide the emojis over to get to the heart section. Well, and then you got to strategically pick the color hearts you want. And then if you don't mess around and put some words after that, because now you go back to the keyboard and type the words. That's just a lot.
That's a comment.
But
I'm talking about the predetermined.
Yeah, but she's saying that she asking is that is that okay?
No. If you're in a relationship, you can't put any type of comment.
Why?
At all.
Why?
Because it's a bad beat. It's going to get you in trouble. You just go get you a Victoria's Secret magazine and flip to it. So let's just be like,
let's drill down into that. Is that a me problem or a you problem?
Eventually, it's going to be a us problem. Because you know how women like to weaponize the kitty.
First of all, I don't know why you like to.
Am I lying? Do they not weaponize the circle?
My issue is the way you sit at this table every week and generalize a bunch of women. Because
am I lying?
You're lying if it comes to me. I'm sure I'm not the only woman that feels that way.
Okay, ladies,
I have no time to be weaponizing my kitty.
Ladies out there, be honest. Do you weaponize the circle or not? And what I mean by that, throughout history, it's been okay to put guys in the doghouse to tell them they ain't gonna get none for X amount of days or months because they did something.
First of all, if you literally put a time limit on it, that's a full-blown punishment. That's like looking at your kid and be like, you are grounded for 2 weeks. No TV, no phone.
All because you like the picture and made a comment.
They do that.
Well, don't do the comment then.
I said you can't comment, but I said because otherwise they gonna weaponize it.
But
I don't think this more so has anything to do with weaponizing the kitty as it does with a mutual understanding and respect factor. Like, I think you have to kind of dissect that a little further than what your punishment is.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to before what the punishment is.
Yeah, like you have to dissect that before you even get to punishment.
Should it even be an issue? That's what I'm trying to.
Why is it an issue? The comment.
Yeah, that's like, why is that an issue?
You gotta ask whoever you with.
Right.
Why is it an issue? Because with some people, it's not an issue.
Right. Some people could look at that and be like, okay, like if I comment under, okay, everybody know that I like Celebrity Crush Issa from Insecure. So if I go to her something she posted, and let's say she got on like this nice dress or whatever this, that, and other, and I go on there and I hit the like.
Nobody cares.
And I comment.
Nobody cares.
So why is it different between a celebrity and somebody else?
Because she's not accessible.
Issa Rae is accessible.
I tell my husband all the time.
Instagram models ain't acceptable either.
I tell my husband all the time that and I say it all the time. I wouldn't leave you for Jason Momoa, but I'd cheat with him. And the reason I can say that about Jason Momoa and not Jason around the corner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. What you're saying. Like Jason around the corner is somebody you probably could get to.
I could clearly get to Jason around the corner as opposed to Jason Momoa. You know what I'm saying?
Then why can't
And just for the record, I don't know. I don't even know if there is a Jason around the corner. That's just the example I'm using.
Go looking for Jason all in the neighborhood.
So why can't you thirst over Jason Momoa on Instagram and I can't thirst over the Instagram models?
Because the Instagram,
I don't have any access to them whatsoever.
The access to the Instagram models is money, and my husband has that. So
no, but still, I don't have any direct access to them.
The access to an Instagram model is money.
Not necessarily. You don't know that person.
Flued out.
You don't know that.
Instagram model.
The access to Jason Momoa is money too. You got to park for him.
I think it depends on what you say.
It's not fair.
It depends on what you say. If you keep it, if it's something that you wouldn't say in front of, if you're commenting and saying something that you wouldn't say in front of your significant other, then don't say it.
Yeah, they'll be like she said. If he see an Instagram model, he'd be like, "Baby, I wouldn't leave you for her, but I cheat."
You know. First of all, you ain't putting that in the comments.
She just said that she'll say that about Jason Momoa.
Yeah, to him, but she ain't gonna put that in the comments.
Oh yeah, why can't I say that to my wife about the Instagram model that's clapping it?
No.
Here's what I think it is. Here's what I think it is.
No.
I think there's an embarrassment factor. Don't embarrass me.
Don't embarrass me.
He didn't do anything, he's saying the exact same word for word that you said about Jason that I said about the Instagram model that I don't know whatsoever.
But you putting it out there in the public as her husband. Somebody, her friends gonna see that. Other people gonna see that.
No, I'm saying he just said it to his wife.
Oh, well, then
he
that's
didn't say it to nobody else.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
saying
just
in
like
the comments. She just said it to her husband. Yeah, I mean, so why can't I do that?
If it's if it's another celebrity, you got an apple for apple, orange for orange. You can't switch one of the
and you can't choose their celebrity level just because they
well, they do have blue checks. Some of these models up to blue check status.
They're a celebrity.
But I think, at the end of the day, like it just depends on one, what you said, how you how you choose to say it,
right,
and keep it moving. Like if I say, "Oh, you rocking that dress,"
right, and we got DJ that said true gender equality. Absolutely.
Listen, if it just depends on what's being said, or for all intents and purposes, if you had that understanding. So if I go in and I say, it's just certain things you just know not to say. Like, I'm not gonna say, "Oh, them jeans show is hugging them hips." Come on now, I'm asking for it.
Right. You can't make any comments.
But if you say, "Oh, I like the way you put that together," now for me, being a photographer, what you gonna say? Somebody admire my work. I admire them as a model. What's the problem?
Just don't put it in the comments.
Sometimes it's for professional reasons.
Is it though?
But then I honestly think it's about the person who have an issue with it. It's not really that I believe I know you can't touch this person, but it's disrespectful to anybody that know that we together, that we married, and they go and see that, and now they're like, "Oh, your husband clowning in these comments."
That's what
you ain't gonna check him.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And vice versa.
What they friends think.
And vice versa.
Right.
You see somebody's that's my significant other under some other dude's post, like
saying nice sweatpants.
Yeah. And you like, first thing you gonna do is call me like, "Hey dog, you see these comments from such and such?" Like, "No, what comments?" And then you show me, I go, "Look, now we've been having a problem."
I don't necessarily agree with it's about what my friends think. I don't agree with that. Okay. For me, if I tell you that I don't like you comment on this person's stuff, it ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It's how I feel about it. I felt like you disrespected me by commenting. I could give less than a 2 good God doggone which one of my friends see it. I don't really care. I telling you how I feel about this situation. I think way too many times both women and men get too caught up with how some damn body else gonna view something. Yeah. I don't care how somebody else view it. I'm telling you how it made me feel. And the problem that I have in this whole thing is when the person that you tell how it made you feel don't respect the way it made you feel. Y'all are sitting here being prime examples of the why you tripping, it wasn't that serious, when you are clearly disregarding how I felt about it. You can't tell me how to react or how to feel about something that you did. But what you can do as my spouse is, if I tell you that this made me feel that way and I don't like it and I feel a certain kind of way about what you did, adjust the shit and stop doing it.
I mean, I agree. But my thing is, what's good for the gander is good for the goose. So if you no, it ain't. If you feel that you don't like a specific thing, like you said, then I need to act accordingly. But it has to be the same way when I feel the exact same thing that you may not think is all that big of a deal.
No, and I 100% agree. But, I think that's the problem in relationships. Ain't nobody taking the time to respect how another person feels about something. Don't nothing piss me off more, and I've been married for 8 years, and don't nothing piss me off more than me telling my husband how I feel about something, and he gives me that it ain't that big of a deal. you tripping, it ain't that big of a deal, you need to chill. Apparently it was that big of a deal for me. So if you cannot say that you respect me and love me and then disregard or disrespect the way I feel about something.
Okay, so let me ask you that, and with that just right there. So like you saying, okay, respect me, even though you may not feel like it's a big deal, but respect me enough to understand that this is something that I don't like. So adjust, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now if I say, well, I feel like it's you being super sensitive, but this is how I feel. Can you respect the fact that I feel like that
but
too?
how can you tell me that I respect the way you feel, but I'm a disrespect the way you feel all at the same time?
I'm just saying I don't agree.
No, you didn't say you didn't agree. You said I feel like you're being super sensitive. You can say I don't agree without disrespecting my feelings.
Okay, I see that. Okay, I see what you're saying. So I should say it different. Like, you feel like I shouldn't do X, Y, and Z, and I say, oh, I don't agree with that. So now we got to come up with a compromise.
No, it's I don't agree with that. But if you feel that strongly about it, see, that's what y'all, especially you sitting at this table, Mike, you spend a lot of time with the back and forth. You spend, it's one of the things that it's funny because I notice in conversations that we have about relationships, you spend a lot of time in the back and forth. Well, I'm telling you, I think you tripping. I'm telling you that this is how I feel about it. Why is that conversation not, I don't agree with that. But if this is something you feel that strongly about, and it's not of life or damn death to me.
Right.
I can compromise in that.
Okay.
Because you putting hearts and comments under some broad's picture is not life or death for you.
Okay, and if I feel like it shouldn't be life or death for you, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that every situation has to be like that. I guess I'm saying, like, if you want me to consider and respect your feelings about a situation, and here I am feeling the same way, you're telling me.
It's not that I'm not respecting your feelings about this situation.
I'm lowballing.
You're disrespecting my feelings because you were the one that created said offense.
Right.
So it's not like, it's not like I did this, you did this, and you're like, well, I don't like you did that. I don't like you did that. No, that's not the case here. You did something. You did the original something, which was the comment.
Right.
I told you how I felt about the comment.
Right.
And so you want to combat how I feel about the comment with, well, I think you tripping, and so you should respect my feelings. That's not how that works. This is not a feeling about the situation. This is a feeling about you, about my feelings. This is not a situation anymore. This is now you have a feeling about my feelings. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, and so we make a compromise. Like, okay, I stopped doing X, Y, and Z. I apologize for it. I hurt your feelings. I apologize for it. And it don't happen again. So, right? Mm-hmm. So, the next time something either similar or this, that, and the other, and I say, well, the last time I really didn't think it was a big deal. Now here we is faced with this again. I really don't think it's a big deal. So now I got to keep silencing myself because I continue to hurt your feelings because you're sensitive about something.
No. Because you said originally you didn't like this. I apologize. I said I wouldn't do it again. Then how the hell did we end back up here?
Because I'm saying it.
No. Then how the hell did we end back up here?
Because I did something similar to it.
You literally just said, no. Well, I mean, I folded the last time, so shit. I didn't think it was that serious again.
No. I'm not saying the same offense, cuz I'm not saying the same offense. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying there's another issue where I feel like you're being a little bit sensitive about it and it ain't that big of a deal. So now here I go again, folding again because I don't want to be accused of not taking your feelings into consideration. So I keep doing this without addressing the real issue that you are super sensitive about everything.
Yeah, so
you
can listen to someone's feelings and address their feelings without agreeing with them and without providing the necessary solution that they want you to provide. But you can take into account that you understand how they feel. Something that I've always said, or I've started to say, is you have a right to your feelings, but that doesn't make your feelings right. So you can address them. You can listen to how they feel about the situation. You can talk about how you feel about the situation. You're not going to always agree, and you're not going to always necessarily compromise. Sometimes they're going to get their way. Sometimes you're going to get your way. And sometimes you guys are going to compromise. But you still can listen to. That's how it's supposed to go.
That's what I was about to say. Like,
that ain't necessarily how it goes.
No, because it's like
that's how proper communication goes.
Like she just said, hey, you're disrespecting you're downplaying the fact that this means something to me and it's hurtful to me. Like
I understand what you're saying.
You may be fine with getting hit by a car. I don't want to get hit by a car every day.
Here's my thing. Yeah. Here's my thing. Is it hurtful to you that it bothers me?
No, what Michael is saying is that he's saying
I
that
may have thicker skin. This is what I'm saying.
No. You cannot tell me that it is hurtful to you that it bothers me that you comment on some broad's picture. Ain't nothing in that situation.
No, that's not what he's saying.
To me is the fact that you're not considering now my feelings about this situation.
About commenting on a broad's picture.
That's not the situation. What your situation is that he's commenting on it.
Right.
His situation is, it seems like you're so super sensitive that every time he does something, you got an issue with it. And he's always the one saying, okay, I'm not going to do this. Right. And then it's something else. I ain't going to do that. But it's you always super sensitive
without me being
about
able to say.
Time out. I do need you to understand that the way this conversation started is we were talking about social media. And Mike literally said, rewind the tape, that I posted something. And then I said, okay, I'm not going to do it again. And then I do something else on social media. And then you tell me again, you know.
But he just meant something outside of what the original thing
meant. Like, I'm telling you what he said. I'm sorry. The single nigga telepathy at this table is not gonna work because
don't speak Negroese.
Let me be clear first of all. Can't neither one of y'all give me relationship advice.
No, I can't.
I just said how it's supposed to go. I ain't say how it actually goes.
If you knew how it was supposed to go, you might have did it the way it was supposed to go.
Not necessarily.
So neither one of y'all give me relationship
because people
advice.
is hard-headed. We both know, we all know we ain't supposed to fornicate before marriage. We always fornicate. Then we know we weren't supposed to.
We got a comment from Maya, and she said, I took it how Robin took it. Because we actually took what he said. And that would be why you took it the way I took it. Because I actually responded to what he said.
Because y'all don't speak dude. So I understood him because I speak man.
So like even if let's say it's the second time and it's still social media. Like the point I'm trying to make is that it's not all the time that I'm disrespecting your opinion or your feelings about something. Mm-hmm. It's like I personally didn't think it was a big deal. Or at least let's have a conversation about my thought process or why I did what I did. So if I say, okay, I commented on the picture and it was because of this. Don't think it was something else.
Let me tell you what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. The first time I'm going to tell you, I didn't like what you did. Mm-hmm. This is how it made me feel.
Right.
That's what I'm going to do the first time. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to come back to me with that bull crap about, you think I'm being oversensitive, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's how the first exchange is going to go. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you how the second exchange going to go. The same thing make your punk butt laugh or make you cry.
and women do it way. Like, now you're going to be.
That's how that second interaction goes. Because now you've disrespected the way I feel about it. You've made it clear that you don't really understand or care about how I feel about it. So, okay, let me make you feel this way, and then I'm going to wait till you come back around and be like, oh, is that how you felt about that?
But what happens if you don't?
Then we're fine. You do you, I'll do me. But I'm promising you it'll come back around.
But Robin, that is not the proper technique.
I don't give a damn about what the I never said I was trying to give proper techniques. I told you how I'm going to handle this situation.
What we supposed to do? You're supposed to turn the other cheek.
Listen
Stop
here.
it. Stop
Listen
it.
here.
Turn.
Listen here.
Stop it.
Listen here.
No,
You killed my nano pet. I'm killing your real dog.
Right. That's how it's been. That's how.
But I understand what Michael say, because sometimes as a man, and I'm not gonna say just men, sometimes you feel like you're walking on eggshells when you're dealing with an overly sensitive person. That you feel like there is nothing you can do.
Is she overly sensitive?
No,
because
he's
she
not
said
saying
that this is how I feel about this.
He's not saying in this particular instance. He was saying that what if that he compromised on this, but every time he turn around, there's something sensitive once again that he's back in the same boat, and it's happened
Maybe
over
he
and
should
over
stop
again.
doing dumb
But
SHIT.
it ain't, if you overly sensitive, it ain't dumb stuff. He could have just went on the picture and said, "Nice pic," and that's it. And then you got all in your feelings, start crying and closing the door like, you don't love me. You just disrespected me. You didn't say I had a nice pic. You know, and he like, damn, all I said was nice pic. And he like, okay, baby,
So
I'm
you gonna
sorry.
let him sit here and lie
right.
about what you
But
what
it
you
could
were
be
saying.
anything.
You literally gonna let him sit here and lie about what you
the
said.
second time y'all both walking down the street holding hands and some chick passed and he just took a 2-second glimpse and she like, I can't believe you looked
So you
at
gonna
her.
let him
You
exaggerate and lie
disrespected me.
about what you were
But
saying.
these are
This is-
oversensitive people.
Okay, so my first two examples, yes, I'm talking about social media, but I'm also said if I'm always having to make the compromise because of something that you feel is
You ain't always gotta make it. I told you. I'm gonna tell you how I feel once.
Yeah, so we got a comment. Yeah. Dante say, but there are some times when women would just
Dante's
take
12.
it too far off of something simple, which is true.
But
Again,
in all fairness,
we
said sometimes. Sometimes
yeah.
we're wrong, and sometimes they're
you
just
get to
overly
disrespect my
sensitive.
feelings one time.
Okay.
You get to disrespect how I feel about something one time. I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm not about to argue with you. I'm going to tell you how I felt about it.
Fair.
And you
That's
go
fair.
ahead and blow me off and say I'm overreacting and disregard how I feel about it and my feelings. Okay.
Okay, so let's.
Cool.
But I didn't, like I said.
Okay, hold on.
Like I said, you don't.
Like you
You're
said,
not
the same thing that's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah,
Ain't that
but
what you said?
Absolutely.
So here we go.
The
I'm about to
correct
show
way-
you how the goose get down.
But the correct way is listen to them, have a conversation, listen to how they feel, talk about it. But doesn't mean that you necessarily have to agree, but at least take their feelings into consideration and have a conversation. That's the correct way that we're supposed to do it. Not saying we always do it like that. But
so as far as social media is concerned, let's bring it back. It's okay to like a picture, don't comment.
Do what you want to do. That's kind of where I am with it right now.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Do what you want to do.
Do what you big and bad enough to receive.
Do what you feel like you big enough to do.
so she like, go on, Cletus.
Comment.
Do what you feel like
Subscribe.
do what you feel like you big enough to do. And do what you willing to get back.
Yeah. That's fair. If that's
Because when I go to throwing multicolored hearts, I don't want to hear it.
Hey.
Period. That's all I'm saying.
It's the same thing. Like, don't go and see. This is where I think it's like you said. You step on my toe, I'm taking off your foot. Like, it's like now I'm gonna go the extra mile to make you to do something to really stretch it all the way left
because
field.
I'm not a vindictive person like that. So that's not what I'm saying. I don't want to
Okay.
get that misunderstood.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go out my way to do anything. But the same way you disregarded my feelings and how I felt about it,
And
don't you dare have feelings about how you
now
feel
you want to come to me talking about
don't
something,
you
so
dare. If I told you how I feel about something and you blew off how I felt about it, don't you dare come to me about how you feel about something. Because you blew mine off. When I tried to tell you how something hurt me or how something made me feel or something like that, you blew mine off. So I don't want to hear yours either. You blew mine off as me being sensitive. I was overreacting. So you being sensitive and overreacting too. Go have a seat.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, she's right when it's I hate it. Tick for tat, she doing the same thing that you just did to her, and now I feel right. You can't get mad or whatever. That's only if it's equal tit for tat. Now, if you said nice picture, then she went into somebody's picture and said, I want to see what them jogging pants do. That ain't the same. Even though she gonna try to be like, you made a comment? I made a comment. No,
that's why I said
that ain't the same.
You step on my toe, I take off your foot.
So I guess for me,
nah, you got to be in a chick
and why I get to stand on this is how I feel about this is because I make it my business to consider how my spouse is going to feel about anything that I post on social media.
Yep.
Like I'm not going on.
Yes, you are correct. But
men don't think like that.
No. Yeah, men don't always think. Y'all think about it more than us, but y'all don't always think about it. You all think it's perfectly fine, like you said, to keep making the Jason Momoa comments. Maybe the spouse don't like hearing how you would give a celebrity the business.
Let me tell you how you resolve that. Tell me
to
stop
right.
making the comment.
You're absolutely
right.
So
if I come to you and say I don't like X, Y, and Z,
that's where the conversation
that's where the respect starts. Right. But if you don't say that to me,
I don't know that I'm hurting you.
I can't read your mind and say, that's hurting his feelings. Let me stop.
But like you just said, you always do something and try to consider his feelings before you do it. That's not considering his feelings before.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, but see,
my husband was with me when Jason Momoa actually hit on me.
Okay.
He was there. So this has been a going joke in our house.
And even outside the
for 6 years.
But even outside the joke, we all got celebrity crushes.
No, I'm just saying in general, women don't think about it as much as they think about it. What we as humans consider that we think about somebody else's feelings is what will make us feel a certain way about something. Yeah, but that's what we're thinking about. We're not necessarily thinking about the whole spectrum. And ladies have a broader range of what you will feel something emotional about.
But you can't have it both ways. You can't say. You can't be like, stop being so sensitive, but then you that sensitive guy. Like, quite naturally, they not gonna think, that might hurt his feelings because we show such a tough exterior. Like, don't nothing really hurt our feelings. Only way we really messed up about something is you mess with our kids. We catch you doing something, or it's another male involved.
Okay, but if they are considering that, they gotta also think about that when they're talking about what we consider for them.
Because I can only speak for me. The reason I don't think about the Jason Momoa comment hurting his feelings is it's a personal thing. And the reason it's a personal thing is because I tell my husband all the time, if you had the opportunity to smash Beyonce, I'm going to be mad at you if you don't.
Maybe Beyonce ain't his chick.
But my point, if you have the opportunity presents itself to smash your celebrity crush, okay?
Right.
I'm in that boy. Go best friend. Go best friend. Because I feel like life is way too short to pass up certain opportunities.
Right, but don't be talking about.
But don't be talking about Keisha up the street.
Yeah.
But can his celebrity crush be an Instagram?
No, because they're not celebrities.
They are celebrities.
No, they're not.
They are celebrities.
They're not, Ty.
Yes, they are.
They're not, Ty.
The
yes,
ones with the
they
blue
are.
check. The ones with the blue
celebrities.
check. Reality shows. Like Jocelyn from Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
She a celebrity now.
They are celebrities. Yes.
I need your celebrity to have a music or a movie portfolio.
No, you can't.
We not talking about. We not talking
you
about.
Can't do that.
The heifer that's hanging out at not Underground
KOD.
Station because that's closed. What's the other one? What's the other little mall at Lenox Mall in Atlanta? That's not a celebrity.
It is.
Like
you can't determine.
Yes, I can.
What's
I just
a
told
celebrity?
you. I just told you the rule in our house for celebrity is a music or movie catalog.
Okay, if we mutually agree to that, then okay.
It's a music or
If
movie
we
catalog.
mutually agree to that, that's fine. But if we just say celebrities, you can't limit my realm of celebrity just because you don't like the reach.
Listen, Kim Kardashian has a personal selfie director.
Yeah, I believe that.
If you ain't got a personal
selfie
director,
go sit down.
That means
That's crazy.
that every time y'all think this heifer is doing this, it's actually somebody with a cell phone gimbal. I saw the picture earlier.
I'm sure it is.
Attached to them, and
she want to use the back camera,
and she is literally pretending to have her hand out. Okay,
that's crazy.
She is extending her hand so it gives the illusion that she took this picture herself. But the truth of the matter is, she got a selfie director.
I need a selfie director.
Wait a minute, Jesus! Instagram models is taking their own selfies.
So is a lot of actors too.
My point is, your celebrity crush has to be somebody with enough money and enough clout to have a selfie director.
There are some Instagram models that do.
Then wait a minute, because there's a selfie director is one, right? If you don't have a camera crew to take your candid shots everywhere you go, because don't nothing trip me out. Don't nothing trip me out more than Beyonce's Instagram.
Listen,
all her candid shots. Be professional then.
All the Instagram models got camera guys. That's why they skin looks so smooth.
No, their skin looks smooth because of filters.
They got good filters in Photoshop.
From the camera guy.
No.
The thoughts don't know how to do Photoshop. No. Photoshop is hard.
It's not.
The thoughts don't know how to do it.
Everybody at this table know how to use Photoshop. Yeah. But I guess we're professionals, so we should.
And we ain't stop.
But no, what I'm saying is, like I said, movie, music catalog. Now, listen, Holly crazy. But me and my husband sat in bed last night and played
Mary F. Kill.
No, because we're Game of Thrones fans, we call it Bed, Wed, Behead.
Oh, okay.
So
for celebrities,
we sat in bed last night and played Bed, Wed, Behead.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
And we were just throwing off names. Yeah. You know, you give 3 names and you bed, wed, or behead.
Right.
And all I'm saying is, in our list of bed, wed, behead, if it was one of the ones that he decided to bed and he had the chance to bed, I'm like, go best friend. Right. Go best friend.
Right, okay. Yeah.
That's just where I'm at with it.
Right.
That's cool. I'm saying if y'all set them terms first, movie or song.
And I think that's the whole
that's cool.
I think that's the whole key to social media. The social media, I guess, dilemma. If you just have that conversation, what's okay and what's not okay? What are you comfortable with, and what? Because nowadays it's just so much stuff on social media, especially like
everything.
Instagram.
Yeah,
I mean, if you think about it, like Facebook is for people who generally got businesses and trying to promote this and family and friends. But like when you start getting down to like Twitter and Instagram, it's really only a couple different contents of stuff that you're gonna find when you scroll down your feed. No matter what, hands down, it just become that place for that type of stuff. Like, pull out your phone now and go to Instagram and get the swiping. And I guarantee you, before 10 swipes,
and you better not tell me you want to bet a TikTok creator.
I mean, and then it's. I wish that we could just. I wish they would actually just take the whole heart, like, comment stuff off of there, but then people wouldn't want to be on there. But I mean, they kind of tried it. And
it ain't the heart like problem. It's the DMs and the slides in the DM and the comments. People in general, you just got to know who you with.
Yeah. So let's get to these final thoughts. We right at 8:59. Right. So Mike, go ahead. Give me your final thoughts.
So I mean, I kind of started off with it already. So it's more like, have that conversation. Whatever you're comfortable with, whatever she's comfortable with, y'all talk it out together. It may be a situation where it's like, hey, we both can't be on Instagram because of whatever, or we'll share Instagram. Whatever y'all come up with.
Oh, heck no, I ain't sharing no social media page.
Just, stick to that. But, have that conversation before you, find yourself in a world of trouble, because it's definitely going to happen.
Ty?
I don't know. I don't know if I really got any final thoughts. I just got to say I'm single.
And you're going to do what you want on
I'm
your
out
page?
here, and I do what I want until I decide to be with someone. He
adding friends on Facebook. He add your friends on Facebook. He doing all that.
It's everything's game for me. It's all season right now. It's in these street season. I mean, when you single,
you can't be friends though, can you?
When you single. You do what you want.
Okay.
I mean, if you ain't committed to somebody, then
what if one of your friends? Friend one of your friends.
Okay. You know my thing is, if you can take a player, then do your thing.
Okay.
I mean, and social media ain't that deep to me. If I like your friend or something and hit the like, I don't have any access to this person. I don't know
but
this
you trying
person.
To gain access.
Not necessarily. Not for me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if I like the picture because it's cute or hot or they hot, doesn't necessarily mean I'm trying to holler at them. Okay. Don't mean I won't either.
You ready?
But I'm single.
Okay, Tom.
That means you can do what you want, when you want, with who you want, how you want.
Preach, brother.
So for me,
and I said what I said.
Got it. Go ahead, Robin. Go ahead.
So for me, it's a communication thing, and it's also about respecting how your spouse feels about something. If your mate comes to you and say, "Yeah, I saw the comment from Dante." Ty, get it together so we can finish this up.
Hey, Dante, mama.
Go ahead.
So if your mate comes to you and tells you that, something you did on social media made them feel a certain kind of way, I just feel like you should respect that. I really feel like, not with the tit for tat, not with the disrespecting their feelings. If they feel strong enough about it to say something to you about it, is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter worth your relationship?
Boom.
And it's not. It's really not. It's not worth the stress it's going to cause you in your home. It's not worth the relationship. It's not worth drama. It's not worth none of that. Because for me, I'm going to tell you how I feel about it once. And if you disregard the way I feel about it, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm at that point in my life. I'm not going to argue with you about it. I'm not going to fight with you about it. Listen, if you try to argue with me about it, I'm probably going to walk away from you or leave or hang up on you or something like that. Because it's like, oh, okay, well, you disregard the way I felt about it, no problem. And we just kind of see where the chips fall at that point, because you just pretty much told me how you felt about how I felt about something. So I would say that just be mindful of your social media presence. I tell my husband all of the time, we have a brand to protect. we have a brand to protect. We have businesses, we have things we're trying to build. And that's just not about being raunchy on social media or, what you post on social media. That's about comments you make on social media as well. You have to be careful what you share on social media. You have to be careful the comments you make on social media. We are in a cancel culture, and it takes nothing to get to that point. Protect your brand. I don't know how many times I can say that. And I tell my husband this all the time, like, you have to see the bigger picture on protecting the brand. You mess around and, leave heart emojis under some chick page and she feel like, you sexually harassed her through, Instagram, and, all it takes is her to make a post about it, and now your name being dragged through the mud. You done messed up your brand at that point. Protect your brand. Protect your relationship. Protect your marriage.
Well, so
that's basically it for me. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Thank you for our caller today. I didn't even see that one coming.
I didn't
Tom,
either.
I need you to get a better control over that.
All I heard was, hello.
I need you to get better control over that. I thought we accepted
Especially
people.
when they calling about me. So, yeah, I guess.
So I appreciate everybody for watching, for tuning in. If you haven't stopped what you're doing and shared the page, please make sure you do that. Because like I said, even if we're not live, you share the page, people go back, they watch, it's engagement, it's interaction, it's people watching, it's views. So please, please, please share the page.
Share,
like, follow,
love.
share. Please,
hit that emoji
like,
sign.
follow, share, and give us some engagement. Give us some comments. Make sure y'all hitting the likes and
button.
loves and things like that on the videos. It's the engagement. I can't stress it enough how much we need the engagement. So please, please, please
hit that
make sure
like.
y'all follow and make sure y'all like and make sure y'all leaving heart emojis, just whatever to just be engaging on the post. Again, make sure y'all come out and hang out with us on February 19th for the Taste of Black Spirits History event.
Yes.
We will be hosting. We will be going live. We're going to have some fun. We got a new little segment we're going to do for our show during that event. So I'm excited. It's going to be a blast. So make sure y'all with us, hanging out with us on Saturday, February 19th. Also, make sure y'all hit up our shop to check out our new merchandise. We got our hoodies, our new cups, tumblers, everything. So make sure y'all check out our merchandise. Get some new hoodies, get a JOO hoodie, and come rock with us. I appreciate you guys for checking us out today. This has been Just Our Opinion with Robin,
Mike,
and Ty.
Peace.
Deuces.